This is 3 News Daily.
Hello everyone, welcome back to 3 News Daily on this Monday, March 27th. I'm Stephanie Haney, and we start today with a tragic story for you. We have breaking news. There has been another mass school shooting. It happened today in Nashville at 10:40 a.m. Central Time, so that's 11:40 a.m. here on Eastern Time, at the Covenant School in Nashville. Now that's a private Christian elementary school. And what we've just learned from authorities is that 3 children have died and 3 adult staff were also killed. We have no names of the victims. They have not yet been released. We do also know that a 7th person, the shooter, is also dead. We don't have an identity of the shooter. We do know that it's a female, and authorities say that this person appears to be a teenager. We'll keep you updated as we learn more information. Now to another heartbreaking story back home here in Northeast Ohio. 4 people died in a house fire early Sunday morning in Jackson Township, that's in Stark County. The Jackson Township Fire Chief confirms that Jeff, Talina, Javen, and Amelia Hawk were killed in their home just after midnight on Everhard Road Northwest. We're told 3 pets also died in the fire. The cause of the fire is now under investigation. And in Akron, police are investigating the death of a man found lying on a walking trail on Saturday. This happened behind a building on Carroll Street between Alameda Avenue and Beaver Street. Police say this man died from an apparent gunshot wound. An autopsy is scheduled for today for official confirmation. No witnesses have come forward yet, and authorities haven't identified any suspects. Now, if you have any information, please call the Akron Police Department's Detective Bureau. That number is 330-375-2490. And in Chesterland, police are investigating vandalism of a church from Friday night. We're told people threw Molotov cocktails at the church, potentially because of a drag show story hour, which is scheduled for April 1st. The church is now working to add additional security to make sure everybody is safe during the event, which is happening next Saturday.
I'm worried about taking care of my community. I want my community to feel safe. I want them to feel welcome. I want them to know that if they are scared right now, if they're a member of the trans community or if they're closeted here in Geauga County, to know that we'll stand up for them.
Now, thankfully, no one was hurt in this attack, but the church sign was damaged. Meanwhile, thousands of First Energy customers are still without power after this weekend's windstorm. I was one of those people this weekend in Lakewood. And in Geauga County, it's an even bigger issue because a lot of the residents there use well water. And with well water, no power means no running water. Lydia Esparra talked with some of them.
Hello, this is the Illuminating Company, calling to update you with an estimated time to have your power restored. The estimated time will be by approximately 4:00 p.m. on March 28th.
This is the message homeowners in Geauga County have been receiving since Saturday's windstorm. Power out until March 28th. Debbie lives here.
I'm standing here watching. I'm watching the trees, and they're going snap, snap, snap.
Her neighbor has a generator. She doesn't and can't leave because she has 2 dogs.
I ran over to my sister's house because she happens to have a generator. So I ran over there, but I said, she's going, we'll just spend the night. I said, I can't leave my dogs like that.
All around the area, trees were snapped, causing this. Power lines hanging by a thread, many of them on the ground. When it was all over, 33% of residents had no power.
Out here, the pumps are everything.
Mike Ferrante has well water and needs a generator. He keeps it filled with gas. So he now has water, can use his toilet, and his family can still live in the house until power is restored. As for Saturday's storm, he has never seen its equal.
I was actually driving home from work, and I drove through the storm in Chesterland, and I've never seen anything quite like that.
And it's up to these guys to get everything back to normal. Even Alpine Valley had a bit of a rough ride. Mike says there's a lot of work to be done.
I'm not a lineman, but I'm in the electrical field, but they're working, they're earning their money right now.
They certainly are, and the expected time to get power back on varies across the map. First Energy says people could be without power until 4 p.m. on Tuesday or 4 p.m. on Wednesday in some places. We are keeping an eye on service updates for the outages. We'll post on when you can expect your power to come back on. We'll do that online, and you'll also get updates on TV as well. Now happening right now, the trial has started for the two men accused of cheating in a Lake Erie fishing tournament. It is a case that made headlines around the world with the supposed fishtail. Jacob Runyon and Chase Kaminsky face several charges, including cheating and attempted grand theft. Now, to refresh your memory, these two men are accused of putting weights and fish fillets inside the fish that they caught so that they could win the Lake Erie Walleye fishing tournament and all of its prize money last fall. Now, the charges they face are each punishable by up to 12 months in prison. In Lake County, the sheriff's office is asking for your help to identify the suspects you see here who are accused of opening a credit card using stolen information. Authorities say the fraudulent account was used in Macedonia at an Ulta beauty store. The sheriff's office says they're also suspected of using false Ohio ID cards to match the card they used in the store, and the suspects are believed to be involved in organized crime with many more victims in the area. So if you have any information about these two people, please call the Lake County Sheriff's Office, and that number is 440-350-5620. All right, let's switch gears now and talk about your money. Gas prices are on a downward trend this week, according to Gas Buddy. In Cleveland, prices have fallen nearly 9 cents per gallon, now averaging $3.16. In Akron, prices are down 10 cents per gallon from last week, averaging $3.01. Nationally, drivers are paying about $3.40 per gallon. Now, for 30-plus years, the Manufacturing Advocacy and Growth Network, also known as Magnet, has driven the growth of manufacturing in Northeast Ohio. When this nonprofit opened a new facility last year, it caught the attention of Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. In our Mission Possible report, Lindsay Buckingham shows us the impact this new building is already having.
Once a shuttered elementary school, this is now the Magnet Manufacturing Innovation Technology and Job Center, a vital showcase for our region's manufacturing capabilities.
The whole goal of this place is to expose people to how amazing manufacturing careers are. That means little kids, high schoolers, adults, anyone who doesn't realize that manufacturing is the backbone of Northeast Ohio's economy. They can come here, they can see it.
And to show off what's possible,
it is a drink-serving robot. Now, of course, there's more efficient ways to do this, but there are no more fun ways. How do you have a robot open a Coke can without spraying it everywhere? You remove the whole top. Robots can't do everything that we can do, but they can certainly move a very full can without spilling much better than I can. And it always remembers to recycle.
Students who come here experience modern manufacturing in action, not just by observing, but by immersing themselves in it.
So the first thing it does is it takes a picture. So it can actually see what it's looking at. That's the red flashing light. And now it's going to piece by piece put this thing together. Now we can take it out.
This engagement is critical. According to Magnet, half of Northeast Ohio's economy, 1 of every 2 jobs, depends on manufacturing. And with new technology now available, new safety standards are an important part of the process.
This is only done because this is a collaborative robot. Now, collaborative because we have the hand on here to demonstrate. If I punch it, if I touch it, it stops. It's safe for me. Normally, robots have to be way away from people. Here they can be right next to us.
Magnet prides itself on lending a hand to startups and existing companies. In this new facility, they hope to do more with classrooms and a STEM-based playground.
So this piece of equipment is...
For Ethan Karp, change is exciting, but the purpose remains the same. Northeast Ohio is where things are made. It is our past, and it is still our future.
These careers can make a difference in people's lives and make all of Northeast Ohio better because people are able to make the things that run the world.
Lindsay Buckingham, 3 News.
What an incredible space. Now that learning wing is 6,900 square feet, designed in partnership with the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. It will host about 3,000 students, grades K through 12, every year. We love to see it. All right, let's talk Cleveland basketball because fans can get excited for the postseason. The Cavs have clinched a spot in the playoffs for the first time since 2018. It happened last night when they beat the Houston Rockets at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse 108-91. This is also the first time in the post-LeBron era the Cavs have made it into the playoffs without having to compete in the play-in tournament. Now, if you're wondering when was the last time the Cavs made the playoffs without LeBron James on the roster, you got to go back to 1998. That's when Mike Fratello's Cavs lost to the Indiana Pacers in the first round. This Friday, after the Cavs game with the New York Knicks, we'll know for sure who they face in round one. And with that brings us to our question of the day. We want to know, how do you feel about the Cavs' chances in the playoffs? Post your comment to the WKYC Facebook page, and we'll talk about it during What's New at 4 o'clock. I want to see who they're playing first, then I'll tell you what I think. All right, coming up tonight, we've got Northeast Ohio performers on the national stage. The ladies of the girl group Sorella are competing for the first time since their blind audition on The Voice. You can tune in to watch The Voice right here on Channel 3. We love to see our local Northeast Ohio people making it big. We're wishing them lots and lots of good luck. Thanks for being with us for today's edition of 3 News Daily. Remember, you can catch this live on TV Monday through Friday at 1:22 p.m. and 1:52 p.m. Eastern. We appreciate you no matter where you're watching or whether you're listening on your favorite podcast platform. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more of your top stories from around Northeast Ohio. Have a great day, everybody.